Hey guys, it's Haruhi here, and today is the first proper episode of the Pokémon Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke. Thanks for all your votes. There was none on Instagram, but I didn't think there would be. My Instagram's kind of quiet. But there were a bunch of votes on Twitter, and there were some votes on YouTube on episode 0. So, in third place, we have... Let's just open the briefcase again. Yeah, we read this yesterday. In third place, we have Chimchar with 3 votes. I didn't think Chimchar would be last place. I thought he was the most popular vote, but I guess not. In second place, with 6 votes, we had Turtwig, which means our winner with 8 votes is Piplup. And that is the Pokemon for me. Then I choose you. I'm picking this Turtwig. See? Everyone wins. Turtwig gets to star in the show too. It's Logan's starter. Very well, both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now, listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. Ooh. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sandgem Town. And now we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me! Sorry folks. How do you like that? Professor Ron's really nice. On TV he seems so stern and scary. Haruhi, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Hell yeah. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Haruhi, I challenge you to a battle! I really love the Gen 4 battle theme, although I can't hear it because there's no sound playing on my phone as I record. Alright, Piplup. Now we don't know its stats, but we do know that it has Pound, Growl, and Bubble. Of course, Bubble is not going to be useful in this battle, so we're just going to spam Pound and hope we win. Except for the fact that Turtwig has good defense. Yeesh. And it's going to start doing that. Okay. And it's probably got to absorb as well. Unless they've coded it so that the rival starter does not have its elemental move, which would be great. Anyway, I'm just gonna weaken it a bit with Growl, see if I can get it down to doing like 1 HP per tackle. Because if it keeps using Withdraw, it's gonna make it so that I can't do much with Pound. But I'll still be able to do a bit with Bubble, and the lower my HP gets, I'll probably get into Torrent range as well. Which is my... Oops, that's the R button. Which is my idea. So let's just keep growling at Turtwig. And it'll keep withdrawn. If we get it down 6 growls, it'll be at its minimum attack, then we can just spam Bubble. Oh, Speed Tie. Either that Turtwig's speedy or this Piplup's slow. Alright, how many growls have we used now? 4. 2 more growls and then we'll spam Bubble. It won't be very effective, but it'll probably be better than 1 damage Pounds. And plus when we get into Torrent it'll do more damage anyway. And we get Stab, although Bubble's only got... Well, I guess Bubble's got 40 power, that's not that bad. Alright, let's see how good this does. That's not even bad, that's like 2 HP. So we're on 21. 1/3 of that would be 7, so once we hit 7 HP we'll be in Torrent. But I think there's a chance that we'll get hidden. I think every Pokemon in this game has 2 abilities, if they have 2 abilities up to like Gen 7 or whatever. So Piplup might actually have his hidden ability, which is not Torrent. But that remains to be seen. Come on, Piplup. Yes, okay, we're in Torrent now. Okay, we're definitely in Torrent now. If this kills, we're in Torrent. Ooh, I don't think we've got Torrent. Which means we've got Defiant? Is the hidden ability, I believe? Alright, well that's Turtwig down. Now we can see our stats because we're going to level up from this. But then after this we'll check out Piplup's nature and all that stuff. Alright, Piplup. 23, 10, 12, 14, 13, 9. Ooh yeah, we're slow. I don't think Piplup's supposed to be that slow. But we've got pretty good special attack, which is good. What are you saying? We ended up losing? And we got 500 bucks. Nice. Whew, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Haruhi. And back home we go. To tell Mother about our adventure. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Logan are very lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. Haruhi, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Is that it? Okay, it is. Okay, let's check out Piplup. Alright, so we have Piplup, who will get a nickname as soon as we go see the professor. Modest? Oh! That's like a really good nature. Damn, we lucked out. I thought it was minus speed. I guess maybe we just have a really bad speed IV. Vital Spirit is the hidden ability. I didn't realize it was Vital Spirit. I thought it was Defiant. Eh. Okay, let's reorder the moves. I always order them, you'll notice, because you'll be watching me play a whole game now. I order moves based on how powerful they are, and then by accuracy. And then, so, example, if I had like Tail, Whip, and Growl on the Pokemon, and they're both 100 accuracy status moves, I just put them in whatever order I want. But normally it's by power and then by accuracy. So if I've got like two moves with 95 power, but one of them has 100 accuracy, one of them has 90, the one with the 100 accuracy will go first. I don't take into account stab though. So it's just whatever the power is on the, basically what's written on the box. Too slow? Haruhi, I'm sick of waiting. I'm gonna go see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it, let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. Alright, let's go. Oh, and we can run. Nice. Oh, that's why I was waiting, because normally that's when you get the running shoes from your mother. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one, it's here. It even says so on the sign. And in we go. What's going on? The flowing time, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Do you know he's like in his 20s? Allow me to pass. Step aside. He doesn't look like he's in his 20s. Pokemon ages are weird. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, Haruhi, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. My amazing Mesprit cry. Mesprit kind of sounds like wow wow. Did you hear that, Haruhi? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. It had to be. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls? If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Haruhi, I'll race you. First one to the Professor's lab in Sandgem Town rules. Well, it's not fair when you get a head start. Alright, let's go. So we can encounter Pokemon on Route 1, and it won't counter our Route 1 encounter. I already said in episode 0 that Piplup won't count because it's the starter. So that means we'll probably, for episode 1, we'll probably just get up to Jubilife City. So we'll have this encounter on Route 1, the encounter at Lake Verity, and the encounter on Route 2. And then we'll do Jubilife City and we'll end it there. Because there's a bunch of stuff we can do in there too. Alright. Thanks for that, Bidoof. Man, I can't believe we lucked out on... Oh, excuse me. I can't believe we lucked out on a modest Piplup. That's really lucky. Unless Mr. Dre, who made this hack, made it so that Piplup gets better physical moves than special, but I doubt that. Alright, let's keep going. So, we're gonna cut through this grass here, so the emulator sometimes doesn't pick up that I'm touching it. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. Do you know that this Pokemon's health is measured by hit points? If a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. If a Pokemon's HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you some potions as a free example. Obtain the potions. I think we get like 5 or 10 from this guy. Normally it's just 1, but it's been changed. Let's check. So we go in our bag, items, medicine 10, potions, nice. We got no Pokeballs, no TMs, no berries, no mail, no battle items, and a bicycle, so let's register it. Although I doubt I'll use it except when I need to. Right, who else lives here? Starly! We haven't seen anything new yet. These are all the regular guys. But it's good EXP. So let's just knock it out with Bubble. And I wanted to take the time here to talk about something I noticed. So when we were just talking to our mother, and she was like, "Oh, you have to like, now that you have a wild Pokemon, now that you have your own Pokemon, it's safe to go against wild Pokemon. But like when you go against wild Pokemon, they don't attack the trainer. So do they attack the trainer if they don't have a Pokemon? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, another Starly. And this will get Piplup up to level 8. And I've already got a nickname in mind for him too. Most of the time I just look at the Pokemon for a bit before a name comes to me. But for some Pokemon, they have names, like in my head. Like I'll be like, alright, that thing's called this, and this thing's called that. And sometimes I have names based on gender for Pokemon as well. So if a Pokemon is like male or female, I'll be like, alright, if it's a boy, it's this. If it's a girl, it's this. Okay, so we learned Water Sport. Let's reorder our moves. Oops, that's the bag. Let's reorder our moves. So Water Sport goes at the bottom because it has no accuracy, whereas Growl has 100. So moves with no accuracy, so they hit all the time, they get put at the bottom. Because it's just like, it's basically 0. They have 0 accuracy because they always hit. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. The professor's waiting to see you. I wanted to give them all different voices, but I can't think of them. See, this is our Pokemon Research Lab. We'll just go ahead and... Thud. What the... Oh, it's you, Haruhi. That old guy. He's not so scary as much as he's totally out there. Aw, it doesn't matter, Haruhi. I'm out of here. See you later. Off he goes. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. Yup. Here we are in the lab. Well, well, look who's here. Haruhi, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Entrusting you with that Piplup was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give that Pokemon a nickname? Yes, and his name is going to be Nagisa. Nagisa. Shout out to all my free Iwatoy Swim Club fans out there. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Yup. When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Piplup feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Piplup of yours. Boy, am I glad you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Are you gonna beat me up? You couldn't. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all of the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes. Good answer. I hate to break it to you, Professor Rowan, but this version of Sinnoh is broken and everything lives here, so... There's your answer. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. It also includes the national mode for any Pokemon not native to Sinnoh. Okay, so he is aware of the fact that everything lives here, and he still needs me to go out and gather all this data. Useless old man. Haruhi, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got the same kind of Pokédex as you. When you walked up to Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Jeez, he's old. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means that there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. Haruhi, your grand adventure begins right now. The professor asked me to help, so I'm filling the Pokédex pages too. That makes us comrades working towards the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay? Is that it? Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys quickly. So his briefcase is here. And if you talk to it, you can get the other starters. But since we're not going to do that, we aren't going to interact with it. Haruhi! Jesus, old man. I have something good here. You should take this as well. Haruhi obtained the Poké Radar. That's the Pokemon Radar, or just Poké Radar for short. Use it and it will integrate grass patches where Pokemon are lurking. You may need to locate some rare Pokemon species, some rare species of Pokemon that you won't find in grass patches naturally. Take these Repel too. They help when using the Poké Radar. Obtain the Repels. Nice. I'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. Hey Haruhi, I want to show you a few things, so follow me. This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. You can get your Pokemon healed if it's been hurt in battle. You'll find a Pokemon Center in most towns. I think it's in all towns in this game. I don't think there's a town without one. Over here, the building with the blue roof is the Pokemon. It's a shop where you can buy and sell all sorts of items. Haruhi, since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy very much stuff. Don't worry about it, okay? Oh yeah, right, Haruhi. You should let your family know you're helping Professor Rowan put together his Pokédex. Sometimes you have to go far away, so you should let someone know. Oh, but first, go heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. You'll be safe then. Okay, be seeing you. So he doesn't give me Pokeballs until I get back. Which means we're going to have to go... Oh, I keep forgetting I have the running shoes. We're going to have to go back. I'm going to heal up anyway, because I know we're going to have to do some battling when we come back here. But we can cut through the route to get back home. So we're going to go back home, talk to Mum, tell her, yeah, we're going. Logan's mother is going to come in and say, oh, Logan ran off and he didn't take his Lunchables, so can you take him his Lunchables? And I'm going to be like, sure. And then there's going to be Lunchables in there for me too. Except they're not Lunchables, it's just a town map. Oh, I think we also get Eevee at this point, so we can get Eevee. Welcome home, Haruhi. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest, dear. Okay, I could have just healed up here. What is it, Haruhi? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mum's got your back. Oh, I know, Haruhi. I've got something that you'll find useful. And we got the journal, which is not useful at all. That's a journal. It keeps a record of your daily events. Check it and you'll be able to remember what you did last. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yup, Haruhi. I'll be alright by myself. So you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But come back sometimes. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear. Oh yes, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you, dear. That Pokeball by the window has an Eevee I've been looking after. It's very young, but I think it deserves to see the world. Why don't you take Eevee on your journey with you? Just take the Pokeball when you're ready. And here comes Logan's mum. She's even called Logan's mum. She doesn't even have a name. Excuse me, is my little Logan here? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take these Lunchables. Not to worry, Haruhi will deliver that to him. Won't you, Haruhi? Oh, really? You do that for me? Haruhi, please take this to Logan for me. Do. Haruhi, put the parcel in the key items. Bye-bye, Haruhi. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my Logan. Alright, let's go get Eevee. Normally this is where I'd reset and get like a good Eevee. But we're just going to take Eevee. And it will evolve into whatever we think fits it best. It's an Eevee. Will you take Eevee with you? Yes. Haruhi obtained an Eevee. Do you want to nickname this Eevee? Alright, it's a boy. So his name is going to be Ethan. And we'll check its nature and see what would be the best for him. Naughty, plus attack minus special defense. So that means we'll probably want to evolve it into... I'm just gonna... Sorry about that, I was just fixing my headphones that were sliding off my head. Plus attack means we'll want to evolve it into one of the physical evolutions of Eevee, which would be Flareon and Leafeon. And maybe Umbreon. I don't know what Umbreon's moveset in this game is, if it gets any good physical dark type attacks. But I'm pretty sure we'll put Ethan, oh, whoops. We'll put Ethan at the front, and level him up against the wild Pokemon. But I'm pretty sure... Run away, okay. I'm pretty sure, oh man, I lost my train of thought. Oh, Flareon's moveset in this game has been changed, like, really well. The first time I played through Renegade Platinum, I did use a Flareon, and it carried me basically throughout the whole game because Flareon's moveset ended up being really, really good. Alright, so we're gonna go... we're gonna train up here just a little bit, maybe to, like, level 7 or something. I'll put up... should I? Yeah, I'll put the speed up on, just so this goes a bit faster. Cool. Oh, Pidgey! Finally, something that doesn't actually live here. Nice, level 6. Alright, let's take off speed up. Quickly go to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll go back and we'll gain another level. Oh, I had something I wanted to talk about. Oh, I guess I could talk about the question of the day that'll be on the video. So if you feel like it, please answer the question of the day in the comment section down below. So the question of the day is, what is your favorite Pokemon? I'll talk about mine a bit while I'm leveling up Eevee again. We'll get it to level 8, same as Nagisa. So my favorite Pokemon is Alolan Vulpix, and I'm gonna have a video on this soon. I'm planning to do a top 10 style video of either my top 10 favorites Pokemon or like my top of each type. I put a poll on my Twitter about it, and I think top of each type is winning, so that'll be like a top 18 basically. That's going to be scripted, and I haven't done a scripted video before, so I have to like write a script, but I'm kind of excited. Okay, Sand Attack. Let's get rid of Tail Whip, only because Sand Attack is actually sometimes useful. And we're going to keep going. But yeah, my favorite Pokemon is Alolan Vulpix, and I'll talk about that more in that video. But if you guys want to tell me about your favorite Pokemon, comment them down below, and we can have a discussion. A cute discussion about our favorite Pokemon. My least favorite Pokemon, though, that might be a question for another video, but I'll just answer it now. It's Barbaracle. I just don't like him. He's gross. Alright, this should be the last Bidoof. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Now we're going to keep Eevee at the front, because instead of getting a catching tutorial in this game, Lucas challenges us to a battle. And his only Pokemon is the starter that we didn't pick, which is Chimchar. Oh, in that case, I was going to say it's Turtwig, but that's not true. I'm used to the rival picking the one that's weaker. I've been playing too much Alola and Carlos. But yeah, so we're just going to quickly go down to Route 219. Just quickly, because I know there's an item here. Oh, no, pick it up, please. Antidote, nice. Alright, then we're going to put Nagisa in the front, actually. Because he has Chimchar and not Turtwig. Because he's not our actual rival. But yeah, so this is going to be an easy fight, because he's just going to send out his Chimchar, and we're just going to blow bubbles on it until it dies. And there he is. Haruhi, we should have a Pokemon battle. Let me heal your Pokemon. Do, 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 do. Now, I hope you're ready to battle, Haruhi. And we're fighting. Alright, we're challenged by Lucas, and Lucas sends out Chimchar. Oh, level 9. Yeesh, I forgot how high the levels actually get. Alright, let's hope that... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. I see. I'm right here. You don't need to do this to me. I mean, even if he gets another crit, it won't kill us. But I'm pretty sure this will. It didn't. We must have got a low roll. But I'm going to use a potion on Nagisa because I'm scared. This game is hard. I didn't realize it was that high already. Jeez, we're gonna have to grind up like a bit more. Oh, it's taunting us now, is it? Fine. Die. To frickin' pound. How does that feel? Jeez. Alright. 124 EXP. Do we level up from this? Nice, we do. And we defeated Lucas. Neat. Wow, you're that strong already? Oh. You'll want to talk. And that's how it's done. It gets a whole lot more interesting if you have more Pokemon with you too. Here, Haruhi, I'll give you 30 Pokeballs to get you started. Damn, boy! Thank you for the free stuff. Can I get 3 Premier Balls too? I love Premier Balls. If you have lots of Pokemon with you, you'll be able to travel farther. That way, you'll have a better shot at meeting more Pokemon. See you around. Okay, but we're doing a Nuzlocke, so I can only capture 3 before we get to the next town. I hope that's okay with you. But yeah, that was actually quite surprising that he was at level 9 already, considering the fact that, you know, there's one trainer battle between that and then. I guess the idea is that it's stronger because we have a type advantage. Because I'm pretty sure the trainers on the route don't have level 9s, the regular ones. So we're just going to cut through here and go to Lake Verity and get our first encounter of the Nuzlocke. And then on the way back, we'll get our second. Now, of course, 2 clauses that are... You don't have to have clauses in Nuzlocks, but we will for this one. First clause is dupe clause, which means if I get... for example, if I get a Starly on this route and then a Starly is my first encounter on Route 201, I won't catch it. And I get to encounter something else. And if it continues to be Starly, then I just keep going until it's not Starly. Second clause, Shiny clause. So if I happen to find a Shiny in the game, I can catch it regardless of when it is on the route. And if it is the first thing I find on the route, then it does not count as that route's encounter. Alright, Wingull is our first encounter of the game. Another water type to the team. We don't really need it, but its flying type moves might come in handy against grass types. So let's just weaken it a bit with our very weak pound, because we're modest nature, and then we'll catch her. I don't have a nickname for her, but I guess I could just go with the classic of Pico, which is probably what I'm going to do. Alright, cool. Let's catch her. Stay in the bowl. Stay in the bowl. Stay in the bowl. Stay in the bowl. Nice. Cool, that was no hassle at all. Gotcha, Wingull was caught. And Wingull's data is added to the Pokedex. Let me do my best Dexter impression.
Wingull, the seagull Pokemon. It soars high in the sky, riding on updrafts like a glider. It carries food tucked in its bill.
Jeez. Alright. Give a nickname. Of course, it's a Nuzlocke. Pico is what I decided on. Pico! Whoops, I accidentally hit the mic. Alright, let's check out Pico real quick. Okay, so Pico has the same nature as Ethan, which is naughty, which isn't that great, except I guess it'll help with like wing attack when we get that. Keen Eye is its ability, its stats are okay, its defense and special events are like now, I guess they're even now. Its attack is still kind of low, it's got good speed and good special though. So Water Gun, Quick Attack, and Growl is its moveset. So we'll put it in the front, actually no, we'll put it in the back. And we'll go get our encounter in the next route, and then we'll put those 2 in the front, and we'll train everyone up to like level 10, and then we'll go get, actually we'll get our encounter on Route 202 first, and then we'll train up all the guys. So let's just go ask Mum to heal us up. No, she has a name. It's, I don't think they, no they do. Her name is canon in the games. It's Joanna, right? Because when she goes to the contest hole, yeah, she's not Mum. Everyone doesn't call her Mum. That would be stupid. So she's got a canon name. Alright, our encounter for Route 201 is a Starly. Let's get it. 1 bubble should be enough. I doubt it'll die. If it does, I'll be very surprised. Ooh. Oh. That got my heart pounding for a second. I thought it actually was gonna die. Alright, let's get it. Ugh. Got fat thumbs, can't touch the right buttons on the screen. Stay in the bowl. Stay in the bowl. Stay in the bowl. Nice. Alright, let's give Starly a nickname. I didn't even think of that.
Starly, the Starling Pokemon. Because they are weak individually, they form groups. However, they bicker if the group grows too big.
Alright, give a nickname to Starly. How about we call her... Tsubasa. Yes. Oops, that's a space. Sa. It's Japanese for wing. Very fitting. So now we've got 2 flying types on the team. One of them is a bit better than the other one. This one being the better one of the 2. So Tsubasa has a bashful nature and the ability Keen Eye, which is the same as Pico, and the moves Tackle, Growl, and Quick Attack. Quick Attack goes first, just because it does. That's like, you know, what I was talking about before, where if 2 moves are basically the same, I just put them in whatever order I feel like, and Quick Attack just happens to go first. It's second alphabetical, it's got less PP, so there's no, I don't really have a, you know, method to my madness. I just think, hey, it's first. Anyway, now we're gonna go get our Route 202 encounter. And that'll mean we'll have a team of 5, which is actually not that bad. And then we'll train them up to be about level 11 or something. So let's see what our encounter is on this route. Oh, it's a Zigzagoon. Nice. So let's give it a bubble. Hopefully that doesn't kill it. He got really close with oh, that's fine. I'll use a pound. It growled me, and we've got low attack. I'll use a pound. I just feel like that's not low enough. Please don't kill it. Oh, man. Every time. Alright, let's use our Pokeball. So our team's looking kind of plain at the moment. We've got 2 water types, 2 flying types, and 2 normal types. So, you know, we've got some overlapping types, but we don't have to use all of these. Alright.
Zigzagoon, the tiny raccoon Pokemon. It walks in zigzag fashion. It is good at finding items in the grass and even in the ground.
I didn't think of a nickname for this guy. Let's just call him Rocky. He looks like a Rocky. He ain't even a rock type, but he looks like a Rocky. Alright. Well, let's check out Rocky. Ooh, he's got an item. Potion. That means he must have pickup. Gentle. Ah, what a cutie. And pickup is his ability. Yep. So his stats are kind of good. He's got good attack, low special, okay defenses, pretty good speed. And then tackle, growl, sand, attack, and tail whip. And they're going to stay in that order. Alright. Let's go back. Heal up. And then we'll just do a quick training session with the new guys. Hopefully, no one dies. Because if someone dies, we got to get rid of them. And that would be terrible. Alright, let's go. I'll put it on speed up again. As we do. Nice, alright. Bidoof. Oh, that's still Nagisa. Okay. Let's put Pico. Whoops. We were going too fast. Let's slow that down. Let's put Pico in the front. Then we'll put speed up back on. Alright. Let's start with the Starly. Nice. Alright, cool. So we know Pico gets confirmed 2 hits on, well, I guess 3 hits on Starlies with a water gun. Let's see what Nidoran's like. Poison sting. Alright. Luckily, poison doesn't kill, so let's just run away from this. Put Nagisa on the front. Yeah, so Pico survived the poisoning. Some people like to put the rule that if it dies from poisoning, it counts as it being dead. But because I'm playing on an emulator and like sometimes I'm just like running in the wrong direction because my thumbs are fat and I can't click the screen properly, I'm not gonna count that as a rule. Because that means if I end up getting like a bunch of poison guys, I'm just gonna lose them all. So Pico's doing pretty well. I'm proud. I'm proud of Pico. Ooh, and around female lives here too. And she's got poison sting as well. Okay, we'll heal up again. Supersonic, nice, that'll help. We'll use that to our advantage. I actually started my own Nuzlocke outside of this on Ultra Moon, and one of my Pokemon is a Zubat, and it has Supersonic, and that's like its best move right now, honestly. Because it does more damage with Confusion than it does with its attacks, because it has Astonish and Absorb. Alright, cool. Nice. Pico, you're doing well. Oh, you missed. Nice. I'm proud. I'm proud of Pico. I've never used Wingull before. I've never Nuzlocked in a generation with Wingull as a wild, I think. The only one I can remember ever doing is, because I've done a bunch of Nuzlocks before, but I haven't completed them. I have done Nuzlocks in Sinnoh, but none of them were completed, and none of them had Wingull in my party, at least. But the only Nuzlocke I've ever completed is one in X and Y. And I don't know if, I can't really remember right now if Wingull is actually in X and Y or not. But anyway, I digress. Wingull here is doing pretty well for herself. Little Pico. I'm proud. I didn't think she'd be doing this good. Oh, we missed with Supersonic. After this, we'll heal up because we're running low on PP. Alright. Oh. Yeah, and we're running low on HP too. Uh-oh. That was risky. I was like, what if Water Gun missed? It can't miss, but if it did and then we got hit, we would have died. See, I'm not actually really good at Nuzlocks. I tend to, like, forget that I'm doing them. The good thing is, because I'm recording it, I know that this is the Nuzlocke. But, like, when I'm playing on my own, sometimes I'll be in a Nuzlocke and something will die, and then I'll heal it up and continue to use it, because I forget that it's a Nuzlocke. And then I'm like, oh, damn it. Also, jeez, Pico. The Starly is wrecking you. Okay, now it's dead. Now we've wrecked it. Now we gotta go heal back up. We were just here. So Pico's doing pretty well. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Hopefully she learns a different move, like a flying type one perhaps, sometime soon. Just saying, like, you know. I'm trying to think. What was it? Nah, I forgot. I've lost my train of thought. Okay. The Pokemon here are not as XP wielding as I hoped they'd be, so I think we're just going to go level 10 with all the guys and then like use the trainers to level up. Because I know we've got some other routes as well before we have to fight our next rival that we can catch Pokemon on. And they'll probably have higher levels, like a little bit, so we can train up on those. Alright. Poisoned again. I think we can get one more encounter, unless it wants to just not give me one, and now we're on 1 HP. Ugh. Yikes. Alright. Thanks for that. Back in we go. Almost there. Maybe one. Nope, that's it. Just one more. Ah, here we go. Wing attack. Goodbye, Growl. Alright, nice. It's good to have another stab move on Wingull. Alright. Let me take off the speed up because it's too fast. So wing attack goes at the top. And now we'll put speed back on. And we'll swap. And we'll put Tsubasa at the front. Oh. I keep forgetting that Rocky has pickup. I should check after every battle. Alright, let's see how good Tsubasa does here. Nice. As long as we keep using quick attack, we seem to be good. Oh, let me check Rocky. Okay. I'll have to remind myself to check Rocky after every fight, because, you know, if he's picking up items, that's like free potions and stuff. I don't want to have to pay. I can use them for other items. Alright, cool. Level 6. Oop, gotta check on Rocky. Nice. Starly's leveling up pretty quickly. It seems like it's got a bit of a different EXP curve than Wingull, which I didn't expect, because Wingull is like early game too. You can get it on like the second route in Hoenn. I guess it's got only 2 evolutions though. That might affect it in some way, I'm not really sure. I don't know how EXP curves really work. I just know what they are in theory. Oop, I forgot to check Rocky. No, I'll check him right now. He doesn't have anything. Nice. Level 8. Ah, and we got Wing Attack too. So Wing Attack is going to go at the top. 2 more levels. Oh, did Rocky have anything? No, he didn't. I guess Wingull, because Tsubasa's leveling up pretty well. I guess Wingull was just kind of slow. But that's okay. We can deal with that. That just means we'll have to spend more time with her. Little Pico. Alright, Wing Attack is much better, yeah. So we'll use a Wing Attack and a Quick Attack. That'll probably kill most of the things on this route. If they don't get killed by Wing Attack first. Nine. 1 more. Oh, I keep forgetting to check on Rocky. He doesn't have an item. Maybe he has to be in battle? No, that wouldn't make sense, because we didn't put him out in battle when we were training up Pico, and he still got that potion. Alright, let's check him. Nope. Maybe it's is more apparent when you use him in battle. Like, when you use him in battle, it's more likely that he'll pick up an item. Alright, let's keep going. Nice, level 10. Alright. So now we're going to put Rocky at the front and see how well he does. Pidgey. Alright. We've got Tackle. And Tackle. And Tackle. Now, did he pick up something? Nope. But he does need a heal. Because he's just a small boy. A very, very small, gentle boy. He needs to be taken care of. Actually, was gentle minus special defense or minus speed? Because it said SPD, but I didn't really. Ooh, a full heal. Good job. Minus defense plus special defense. And that's a free full heal. Nice. Those things are expensive. Alright, cool. Good job. Ah, level 6. Good boy. He's like my dog. Hehehe. Alright, back at the center. Jeez, this episode's gone on for a while. I guess there's no real editing. I guess it's just one take. Maybe I'll cut it after this training montage. Well, not montage, but like this training session. Yeah, Rocky's taking a while to level up too. Maybe it's just... I don't know. It must be because they only have 2 evolutions. Whereas, like, Piplup has 3 and Starly has 3. So their EXP curve is kind of... Ooh, actually, I'm kind of scared of this guy. Ethan, take care of this for me, please. Thanks. Oh, he's learning a move. Covet. That's better than Growl. But, Rocky has to not hold an item when he uses it. Because it steals items. Let's... Nah. I was like, let's test it out, but I was honestly scared. I know we had like at least, like we just had 10, and that was like almost half. But like, I'm still scared. I don't want to lose anyone straight away. I'm being very cautious. But now Covet does a bunch of damage, and we pick up an item. if they've got one. Which means now we'll have to check after every battle. And we'll have to make sure that we check after every battle. Alright, cool. I think the only thing on this route that can even hold an item is Bidoof, and it's probably just an orange berry. And if we pick it up while we're fighting, we'll probably end up eating it. I know that Bibarel can have orange berries and citrus berries, but I don't know if that's the same applies to Bidoof. Speaking of Bidoofs that hold items, random thing that I just remembered, but I used to have a Bidoof card that had a Wackenberry as a held item, and man, I really loved that Bidoof card. Like, you know, everyone's like, ugh, Bidoof, but I loved that card. And someone was like, why do you, like, have that card? It's just Bidoof. And I'm like, I don't know, I think the art's cute. I thought it was really cute. It's a super cute Bidoof card. Alright. So, Rocky's doing pretty good. He's leveling up a bit slower than I'd hoped, but again, that might just have to do with the fact that he's only 2-stage instead of 3-stage. Because I'm assuming that, like, it's slower in 2-stage because it balances out by the time he's at 2-stage, and, like, for example, Piplup is at 3-stage. But some Pokemon just level up slower than others anyway. But yeah, so this is fine. We've got 2 more levels left on Rocky, and then we're going to bring up Ethan and Nagisa to the same level as well. And I think they are 1 and 2 away respectively. Except not respectively, it's in reverse, because Ethan is 2 and Nagisa is 1. But yeah, Rocky's doing pretty good for himself now. He's getting those Covets. We haven't been checking if he's holding an item like we were supposed to. He received a Hyper Potion. Rocky, you're spoiling me. We're at the beginning of the game and you're already giving me full heals and Hyper Potions. Nothing in this team has over 50 HP. I don't even need anything more than a Super Potion. Damn. And I forgot to check his items again. Oh, he is holding something. What you got, buddy? Another Hyper Potion. Rocky. I do not regret having a Zigzagoon on the team at all. I think it becomes more common if he's a higher level as well. Ooh, Odor Sleuth. Actually, that's useless. It helps me hit ghost types, but I have a dark type attack on Ethan, so I don't need that. Alright, let's put Ethan in the front, speaking of. And fight some Bidoof. We'll use that bite. Nice. See, Eevee's leveling up a bit slower as well. Boop boop. Boop boop. The good thing is this Eevee's plus attack. If it had the adaptability ability, like my last one did in my last playthrough, which was like 1 badge. I only got to 1 badge and then I restarted it for this Nuzlocke. But I was planning to evolve my Eevee on that fire, which was a female, into an Espeon. But it had adaptability as its ability, so even though it had bad attack nature, it was pretty good because it had adaptability, so its Covet had like 120 base power essentially, and that's like strong. Rocky still does not have an item. And Eevee is still leveling up kind of slow. Oh, we're on yellow PP. We got 11. We should be able to get to level 10 before we run out of Covets, and we can use Bite as well and stuff. Alright. Let's get rid of Tackle, because we don't need it. And that's level 10. Nice. Now we'll put Nagisa in the front and gain its last level. Nice. Let's do this. Yeah, see, Nagisa is getting much more EXP in its bar compared to the others, but it's getting the same amount of EXP because we're fighting the same Pokemon. So it's probably just something to do with the evolution. The number of evolutions a Pokemon has determines how fast it gains a level. Alright, and now Nagisa's level 10. So now we're going to go back to the center. Oops, stop reading the sign. I know it's the research lab. Alright, cool. And let's go through our team. So we'll put them in the order that we got them. That was not correct. Like this, and then like this, and then like this. Alright, Nagisa with a modest nature and the vital spirit ability with the moves Bubble, Pound, Growl, and Water Spout. Then we have Ethan with a naughty nature, the runaway ability, and the moves Covet, Bite, Quick Attack, and Sand Attack. Pico with a naughty nature, the ability Keen Eye, and the moves Wing Attack, Water Gun, Quick Attack, and Supersonic. I almost called that Fling Attack. Tsubasa with a bashful nature, with the Keen Eye ability as well, and the moves Wing Attack, Quick Attack, Tackle, and Growl. Almost the same as Wingull. And now we have Rocky with a gentle nature, the pickup ability, and the moves Covet, Tackle, Tail Whip, and Sand Attack. I just wanted to go back to this real quick and compare these two, because they've got almost the same moves, except that Pico's got Water Gun, and Tsubasa has Tackle, and then Ground and Supersonic. But let's see, so Wingull has clearly more special attack, and it's also quite a ways faster than Tsubasa, which is not exciting, interesting. Their defenses are kind of similar. Tsubasa's got like a little bit more bulk. It's got one less point in HP, but yeah, I think Pico is going to be like the surprising star of our show. So just before we end real quick, I'm just going to go over to the PC and set it up. So in the first box, we have everyone that's alive. Nice. And now in the second box, we have everyone that's dead. Nice. So now that that's done, we'll go back to the center of the center, and this is where I always like to save. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. It's a pretty long one, but on tomorrow's, I guess not tomorrow, I can't promise that it'll be tomorrow, but on the next episode that I record, we'll be making our way to Jubilife City through Route 202, battle some trainers, maybe our rival, get some items along the way, and have a grand old time. So, until next time guys, bye!